Hi, this is Peter Yolen from thelistingwidget.com, and I want to take a couple of minutes and show you a really cool feature. It allows you to put a visual link to one of your virtual tours in one of our email flyers that you would send out to market your properties to other agents and brokers around the country. It's a very simple procedure, but I want to show you one little step first in the event that you created your virtual tour prior to our launching this feature. So what I'm going to do is, as you can see, I'm in Peter's account, and I'm just going to click on Virtual Tours, Manage Virtual Tours, and now this is my test account, so I have a lot of crazy stuff in here, but I'm going to open up one of my tours, and as you can see, I've got a virtual tour that I built, and this is actually with some color palettes I was just playing with to see how crazy I can make a tour look. And here you see our embed link. Now, this link is the link that you would use to actually embed a thumbnail of your virtual tour on your website. Below it is the flyer embed link. And as you can see, there's no code here yet. There's only the instructions on how to get code. And you would see that if you had created your virtual tour prior to our developing this feature. So if you see this, I just want to show you the couple steps it takes to get rid of it. All right, so all you would do is just click Edit Virtual Tour and then skip everything up here and click on Preview. This is going to pull up a preview of your tour, and then immediately just click I'm finished. Okay, and what happens is it is going to generate all four versions of your tour that you can use to distribute your tour, but at the same time it's also going to create the embed link for the flyer. And this typically takes just a minute or two, so we'll give it a second to finish up. Alright, so here we are, and as you can see, as promised, here are your four different versions of the virtual tour. And we're just going to click back to Virtual Tour Control Panel. We're going to go back into Manage Our Tours, and we're going to scroll down to the test tour, and when I open it up, what we're going to see is here's the flyer embed link. So we've generated it. Now what we're going to do is we're actually just going to embed this particular virtual tour right into a flyer that I've been working on. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight all the text, and I'm going to copy the text, and then I'm going to drag over from another monitor a flyer that I was working on earlier. And as you can see in the flyer, I've already uploaded my main photo, my thumbnails, and I've typed in all of my comments for my description about the property. But what I want to do is I want to place my virtual tour right between these two lines of text. So in order to do that, I'm going to click on the Edit Property Info button, which is right here. Okay, so here we are inside the Edit Property Info window, and I'm going to scroll down, and as you can see, here's my text that I had in the comment section. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to put in a carriage return here, and then I'm going to select from the toolbar Paste as Plain Text. Now I could just paste it in directly, but for you Windows folks, I want you to do it this way. And for those of you who are on a Mac like I am, we're going to have one extra step that I'm going to show you here in just 1 second. So I'm going to click Insert. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I'm sorry. And I'm going to click Insert the Text. Now, for those of you who are on Windows machines using Internet Explorer or Firefox, you're going to see the actual thumbnail right now. However, like I say, I'm working on a Macintosh, and on a Mac it's a little bit different. So what I see here is the code, and it's going to stay that way for 1 second. I'm going to have to do a little trick. First, I'm going to save changes, and of course you can see the code, but then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to click the Edit Property Info button one more time, and when I do, you'll see that the thumbnail is in position where it should be. So here we go. Scroll down, and there's our thumbnail, perfectly placed. Now, of course, I could click on the thumbnail and use the formatting tools, and I could center it or right justify it. I could actually have placed it anywhere on the page I wanted. I could have it above the text, below the text, any place I like. I just wanted to stick it in the center so the person looking at the flyer would not miss it. So I'm going to click Save Changes, and as you can see, there's our thumbnail. And what's going to happen is if I click on the thumbnail, it's immediately going to bring up the virtual tour. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And there it is, and the tour will start playing right away. Once again, I got my volume way up. And it's just that easy. Now I'm going to close the tour window, and we're right back where we started from. So it's just that simple to add a visual link to your virtual tour in your marketing email flyers with thelistingwidget.com. One last thing, though, before I go. As you can see, we've got some links here on the side. You can follow us on Twitter, become a Facebook fan, check out our YouTube channel, where, as you know, we do upload your virtual tours every evening. And you can also see us on LinkedIn. I do want to give one special pitch for Facebook, though. I really recommend that you do become a Facebook fan of ours, because periodically we're going to put some really cool pricing specials and little special things for our Facebook fans that will only be available to Facebook fans. They're not going to be available to our users in general, and they're certainly not going to be things that we advertise to the masses. So there's a lot of opportunities on our site to click on the Facebook button to become a fan. I highly recommend that you do. Anyway, once again, this is Peter Yolen from thelistingwidget.com. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video tutorial.